Today, we will continue to give you information about the economic statistics and introduce to you the development of industrial economy in the first half of the year. Today, we have Mr. Tian Yulong, spokesperson and chief engineer of the MIIT, Mr. Zhao Zhiguo, spokesperson and Director General of the Bureau of Information and Communications Administration, Mr. Wang Peng. Next, please welcome Mr. Tian Yulong. Ladies and gentlemen, friends of the press, good morning. First of all, I sincerely thank you for your care and support for the development of industry and information technology. Next, I would like to briefly introduce the situation of the sector in the first half of this year. In H1, the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology adhered to the guidance of Xi Jinping thought on socialism with China's characteristics for a new era, and thoroughly implemented the spirit of the Central Economic Work Conference and the deployment of the Work Government Report. As per the overall requirement of preventing the epidemic, stabilizing the economy, and developing safely, the MIIT efficiently coordinated epidemic prevention and control and economic development, actively responded to the risks and challenge brought by the changes in environments, and quickly reversed the tendencies of decline of major indicators and resumed industrial economic growth as a ballast stone of economic stability and vanguard of economic recovery. First, MIIT made every effort to promote the stable growth of industrial economy. We implemented the package solutions to stabilize the economy. Judging from major economic indicators, there are 4 highlights in H1. First, industrial production stabilized and resumed growth. From January to June, the added value of industrial enterprises above designated size increased by 3.4% year-on-year. Second, the proportion of manufacturing in GDP reached a new high. In H1, the added value of manufacturing industry above designated size increased by 2.8% year-on-year. The added value of manufacturing industry account for 28.8%. Which is 1.4% higher than the year in 2021. Third, the driving force of export continued to increase. From January to June, the export delivery value of industrial enterprises increased by 10.8%. Apart from a decrease of 1.9% in April, it increased by 11.1% and 15.1% in May and June, respectively. Fourth, investment in manufacturing maintained a relatively high growth. The year-on-year growth was 10.4%. With a 7.4% in the second quarter, which is 3.2% higher than that in fixed assets investment. Second, efforts were made to ensure the stability and smooth flow of key industrial chains and supply chains. Industrial supply chains and supply chains are the veins of industrial economy. After the outbreak of the new round of the epidemic, we focused on key areas, industries, and enterprises, and established and implemented the whitelist system as soon as possible. Around some major areas, such as medical supplies for epidemic prevention and key supplies for strategic industries. We strengthened cross-departmental and cross-regional coordination and smoothened the industrial chain by helping key enterprises back to business. In H1, we solved more than around 54,000 problems, and around 2,250 enterprises on the white list as part of the industrial enterprises above designated size has basically achieved a stable production. Third, we continue to enhance the resilience of industrial development. In H1, the added value of high-tech manufacturing increased by 9.6% year-on-year, showing strong resilience. First, we vigorously cultivated advanced manufacturing clusters and accelerated the development of emerging industries such as new displays, advanced computing, smart photovoltaics, Internet of Vehicles, and new materials. Second, we organized a 3-year action plan for the digital transformation of the manufacturing industry, accelerated the implementation of intelligent manufacturing projects, and the construction of major equipment industry chains and supply chains. And we rolled out a new round of quality products to enter the countryside and helped NEVs and green building materials to enter the lives of people in the countryside. Fourth, the MMIT strengthened efforts to assist the small and medium-sized enterprises in overcoming difficulties. SMEs is an important foundation for stabilizing employment and growth and an important part of maintaining market players. Together with relevant departments, we introduced a series of policies and measures to help small and medium-sized enterprises to solve their difficulties. In H1, nearly 1.8 trillion yuan was reduced in taxes and fees, as well as tax rebates and tax deferrals for SMEs. We have solidly carried out special actions such as providing services for SMEs, preventing and solving arrears to SMEs, empowering SMEs through digitalization, and providing the innovative integration of SMEs and accelerating the gradient cultivation of high-quality SMEs. Meanwhile, we also had tried every means to help SMEs to go steady and reach far. From January to June, the added value of small and medium-sized industrial enterprises above designated size increased by 3.7% year-on-year.
那么总的来看，1到6月份上半年我们规模以上的中小企业的增加值同比增长了3.7%，是吧？增速呢是高于整体工业的，就说明我们的各项政策呢还发挥了这个效果。
Fifth, the MMIT vigorously promoted and integrated innovation of the information and communication industry. New generation of information technology is the main driving force for a new round of technological revolution and industrial transformation. We accelerated the development of the information and communication industry, promoted the deep integration of the new generation of information technology and the real economy. A total of 1.85 million 5G base stations have been built and put in operation. Second, we accelerated the promotion of integrated applications. The construction of 5G fully connected factories picked up pace. The industrial internet has been widely applied in various fields of manufacturing. Third, we carried out information and communication services awareness improvement actions, further promoted barrier-free transformation of internet applications and adaptation for the aged, which improved the well-being of all people, including the elderly and the disabled. Fourth, we continued to consolidate the security foundation and fought tele-fraud and maintained stable operation of the basic telecommunications network. Ladies and gentlemen, in the face of the impact of all kinds of sudden factors, our country's industrial economy has stabilized and rebounded in a relatively short period of time. We have the confidence, conditions, and ability to deal with different kind of difficult challenges and to promote the recovery of the industrial economy. Next, we will welcome the convening of the 20th plenary session of the CPPCC Central Committee with our actions. Next, I would like to answer questions with my colleagues. Please state your agency before asking a question. Thank you.
谢谢主持人，我是中央广播电视总台央视记者。我的问题是，受疫情和乌克兰危机等多重因素影响，上半年工业生产遭遇短暂冲击，但总体呈现企稳回升态势。请问发言人如何看待工业的宏观经济压舱石作用？工信部下半年将采取哪些措施提振工业经济？谢谢。
好，谢谢你的提问啊。这个刚才我也简要介绍了我国工业经济总体情况。总的来看，今年上半年我国工业经济面临的内外部环境啊，还是比较严峻的、复杂。各方呢也为促进经济的平稳增长呢，付出了艰苦的努力。大家都知道，那么应该是前2个月啊，今年前2个月1月、2月份的工业经济还是超预期增长的啊，实现了平稳开局。3月份呢以来呢，工业经济呢应该遭遇了突发性的冲击啊，一度呢出现了大幅波动。那么这个时候呢，总书记啊，把舵定向，果断决策。国务院呢，出台了一系列的一揽的政策措施，从宏观层面啊指导工业稳增长啊这个大的一些战略举措。那么工信部呢和有关我们各部门呢，把工业稳增长作为放在一个突出的位置上啊。来加快落实稳经济、稳增长的一系列措施，应该说各部门联动啊，推动了政策的这个应出尽出、靠前发力。各地方呢也积极出台配套的措施，手头有责，抓好落实。企业呢，克服困难，加足马力啊，稳定生产。应该几方协同作战啊，齐心协力，实现了啊5、6月份规上工业增加值同比增长0.7和3.9，啊，走出一个 V 字形。特别是6月份制造业的 PMI 在连续3个月收缩后，重新回到荣枯线的上方，啊，这也非常不容易。应该说，工业经济的企稳回升，呈现恢复增长的态势，是非常明显的，也充分发挥了宏观经济的压舱石的作用。有这么几个点上，一个是制造业的占 GDP 的比重呢，大幅增长。从2季度来看，这个规上制造业的增加值占 GDP 的比重达到了28.8%，啊，这是应该说我们比2021年呢增加了1.4个百分点，啊，这个现在制造业的这个比重啊大幅提升，这是一个非常明显的有利信号啊。从投资的比重来看，2季度制造业投资增长7.4%，啊，高速固定资产投资增幅的3.2个百分点，这个投资就说明在拉动作用也体现了。那么还有工业出口也迅速由降转升，实现了2位数增长，啊，还有一个就是装备制造业的快速回升，应该这个对6月份啊，特别是6月份对整体的工业增长呢贡献率超过了70%，所以装备制造业啊这个发力已经比较大啊，这就说明我们国家的制造业、装备制造业的在工业体系中的作用呢逐步在体现出来。总的来看，上半年的经济啊，工业经济顶住了冲击和压力，经受了考验，成绩实属不易。那么主要得益于我们有党的坚强领导，社会主义制度的优势啊，有完整的产业体系，超大规模的市场潜力，特别是党中央、国务院出台的一系列稳经济、稳增长的政策啊，提振工业经济的政策，那么有效的投资不断扩大，消费的潜力呢也在逐步的释放，那么经济增长的内生动力呢也持续增强。我们相信啊，工业经济企稳回升态势不会改变，而且呢，长期向好的基本面应该是不会改变，只能是巩固提升。总体看，但我们也清醒认识到，当前呢，我们内外部压力还是比较大 特别全球经济放缓，通胀高企，这不可避免对贸易需求产业链供应链产生影响。全球供应链的稳定，大宗商品的物价价格都会带来一定的影响。所以我们面对的，特别下半年面对的压力还是比较大的，也比较复杂。那么下一步，我们还是按照党中央、国务院的决策部署，坚持稳字当头、稳中求进，把提振工业经济、加快发展数字经济，是吧？促进我们的工业经济运行在合理区间，是吧？确保全年既定目标的完成，也为党的20大胜利召开营造良好环境。简要的说，采取这么几项措施：一是加快推动稳工业经济的一揽子政策的落地见效的问题，落实落细稳经济一揽政策措施，特别在提振工业经济的系列政策要加快落地落实，是吧？特别支持我们各地政策措施要靠前发力，适当加力，是吧？我们也要会同有关部门一块要加强对工业稳增长的专项督导活动，是吧？要对制造业的增加值投资的比例和增速要进行监测要建立完善的通报制度这样持续要加强政策的解读和要惠及到各类企业使企业得到更大的实惠坚定他们发展的信心，提升市场的预期。三要引导投资和消费的需求，积极引导。我们“十四五”的规划已经开始实施了，一批重大工程项目和行业的技术改革工程项目已经开始启动，是吧？特别在5G、千兆光网、工业互联网的新基础设施建设也要加快启动开工见到实物。那么同时要加大消费的引导作用我们刚才谈到了要组织全国的3品行活动，是吧？持续推进新能源汽车下乡、绿色建材下乡的活动，培育信息消费示范城市，是吧？一系列措施还是消费引导扩大投资，采取有力措施。那么3是继续要保障畅通产业链供应链聚焦一些重点区域、行业和企业，使企业稳产达产恢复产能这是非常至关重要的一步特别在重点产品的保价稳价上，大宗产品的供需对接上，我们建立了红黄蓝的预警机制使大宗产品、上游原材料等供应能够及时到位。同时要做好3夏秋冬种的用肥保障工作，这也是我们一项重点工作。那么同时还要继续加大帮扶中小企业纾困减难。总的来看，中小企业还是存在一定困难，是吧？我们继续做好防范和化解中小企业的账款拖欠问题特别是在减轻企业负担促进中小企业要开展综合性的督查要使政策要落地，关键是。那么同时要完善中小企业服务体系要加大惠企政策，提高精准服务现在我们中小企业需要的更多的政策的精准性和落地见效，这方面继续下好功夫。这是我们下半年重点要采取的措施。好，我就介绍这么，谢谢大家。